Hey, it's Phil Bruce here, and in today's video, I want to talk about how my boy brings me joy. So, what I'm on about here is my boy, my dog, Eddie Dog. You can probably hear him and you might be able to see him. That's my boy. So, how this relates to videos, to topics that we've done before in the past. If you think about it, we talk about mindset, we talk about mood, we talk about positivity, we talk about exercise, we talk about, say, getting out there, doing things, and in a way, or loads of ways, Eddie Dog is a great example of how we can put that together and how we can put that together in our lives. So, if you think about it with a dog, well, I'm using my example of Eddie Dog. Every day he needs walks. So he needs 2 walks. I do one of them. My family do one of them typically in the week. At weekends, I'll sometimes do both of them. So, if you think about it, we've talked about walks in previous videos, the advantages, the benefits, the physical kind of benefits you get from it, the mental, the social benefits of exercise and activity. And so when you're walking your dog, with Eddie, it tends to be anywhere from half an hour to an hour. When I'm walking him, say, doing that a couple of times a day when I do get to, you're getting out there, you're exercising, you see people, you're walking, whether it's on a flat, whether it's on an incline, whether it's on a decline. You are walking, you are moving, you are exercising with him. So he needs that, and it's a great way of getting you out the house as well. So that's one element. Think about how the social elements as well of having a dog. So they can help you mentally, they can help keep you calm, they can help give you something to focus on, to love, to feel comfortable with, to give comfort to as well, to spend your time and help to relax you too. Eddie Dog loves cuddles, he loves a fuss, he loves attention, and he loves being a part of the furniture and the family. So it gives you the element of spending time with him. Each day he'll go on the sofa, or he'll want to go outside, or he'll want to lie on your bed and he sleep. As I say, he'll have a rest, he'll sleep on the bed as well. So it is those elements of spending time with Eddie Dog in the house, and that helps me mentally. It helps me, as I say, I feel relaxed. It helps as well to just bring that unity of love, and it just really helps with the mental health side of things as well. You can also think about a whole discipline kind of side of things. So by having a dog, it's the discipline of getting them to behave, as I say, building good habits in them on a daily basis. It's about being able to get up to get his breakfast, or, he needs to go outside. Like we talked about, getting him to walk and getting him to exercise. It could be, as I say, to do exercises with him, encourage his recall, or get him to sit, or to chase things, or to play with toys. So it's building that discipline, that movement in as well. And think about how that relates to us. If we have got discipline ourselves, we are more likely to have good habits. We're more likely to do things well. We're more likely to keep those things going, and they are going to build for the longer term success. So by getting, it's the example of showing how dogs need good habits, so do we, and so does that in the link and the discussion. And that way, relationships. Again, dogs, particularly Eddie Dog, likes to be around people, likes to be around other animals as well. It's the social element of it for him. He loves building relationships, building friends. And so do we as human beings as well. It does us the world of good having friends to speak to, having friends to do activities, walk around and be with, to sit down with, to chat with. And having a dog, having an Eddie Dog particularly, gives you the great perfect opportunity to go and speak to other people. And it could be even on the walks that we talked about before. It's about seeing other people and having a discussion with them, building a chat. They might want to fuss him. Eddie Dog certainly wants to fuss off them, or he wants to fuss the dog that they have got. So again, that's a great opportunity to build the relationship in there and get a good relationship in. Again, think about the next stage of health. So you want your dog to have good health. You want to feed the right things. So again, with Eddie, he has his kibble for breakfast. He will have some eggs. He's such a spoiled dog. He'll have some eggs and Sild for tea. We give him some, as I say, tablets for his joints as well to help him out. He does like his Bonios and his Denti sticks. But he'll also have some carrots. He loves carrots. He loves banana. He loves apple. So he loves the fruit, the vegetables. So we give that to him. We give him some lean meat as well. He particularly loves my Saturday nights when I get to have steak. He is your best friend when there's food around. He is there. He is sniffing around. He is sitting down. He is drooling. He loves his food. But it's keeping him healthy. So Labradors are particularly known to eat anything and want to eat anything. So it's about keeping it under moderation, under control. So it's your job, your responsibility to make sure that the dog stays healthy. And again, think about how that links to yourself. You want to make sure that you stay healthy. You want to make sure that you're eating things within moderation. You want to make sure that you're having good nutrients. You're getting plenty of protein as well. You want to make sure that you're keeping on top of your health, your fitness, your wellness, your nutrition. So again, another perfect linking and exercise that you can adapt with it being able to have good nutrition for both you and your dog. And like I say, longevity. As we age, as we get older, I say there will tend to be health issues, or there could be tend to be things that you need to be aware of. Again, that is obviously the same when it comes to a dog. Dogs tend to have, well, I think with Labradors, it's about 10 to 13 years lifespan. Again, it could be more if you're keeping them super healthy. Again, dogs vary in the years they have depending on the breed. So you've got to then think about how you can keep keep Eddie Dog nice and healthy so he has as good a life as he can and as full life as he can. So again, the mixture of the exercise, the activities, the nutrition, and the rest and recovery as well. So you don't want to put him out when it's too sunny, too warm. You need to make sure that he stays hydrated. Again, hopefully you can see how this links into us as human beings. As we get older and we pick up knocks, we pick up injuries, we need more time to recover from things. We then have to adapt. Again, with our exercise, our nutrition, make sure we're getting plenty of rest and recovery. Could be things like you getting stretches in, as I say, ice baths. It could be saunas. It could be ways for us human beings to recover, making the most of that so we can keep on going and having the best quality of life. And the last point I want to talk about in this video, again related to both Eddie Dog, dogs in general, and humans, is keeping the mind nice and active. So again, you keep the mind active with Eddie by playing games, by doing activities with him, by meeting new people, by taking him to new places. Keeps his mind nice and sharp, nice and active. And for us humans, that's important to keep our mind active as well. To keep, as I say, keep mentally in the best shape condition that we can. So things that we could do with that, again, we could see new places, meet new people, do new things. We could learn new things as well. Reading books, we could listen to podcasts, listen to things, watch informative videos, meditation, self-hypnosis, loads of different things. But it's really important to keep hold of the mind and keep the mind in the best shape possible. So I thought this would be quite a useful video. It's me talking about Eddie Dog and showing how much I love my boy. But it's also linking in how the things that we could do for dogs kind of works for us as human beings. Yes, there are different elements or different ways that we have to do it, but the essentials are the same. So like we said, the nutrition, the exercise, the recovery, the mental side of things as well, quality of life, all those things. Dogs have their version and we have our own version as well. So hope you found that useful, hope you found that informative. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if there's anything you want me to talk about, please let me know and I would absolutely do so. Sending all of my love and best wishes, and I look forward, as always, to see you in the next video. So until then, have a good one and bye for now.